Whoa, welcome into week, count them, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Holy moly. I'm wearing my Kickers are Fantasy Players 2 shirt because I got decimated by kickers this week. I lost 2 games by less than 10 points where a kicker went off for 20 against me and another for 17. So they matter. They matter a lot.
Who was the 17? I know Boswell had 20.
Cameron Dicker played good too. I don't know if he had 20.
Yeah, I'd have to get back to you. McLaughlin, I think.
Oh, that's right. McLaughlin had a hell of a game. Yep.
Yeah, McLaughlin had a big game against me. And then I had Pinero, who's been just racking it up. Been amazing. Had me one point.
Yeah.
Ouch. So those were, kickers. Kickers really came into play this week. And anyways, if you enjoy kickers, kickers are Fantasy Players too. We got those shirts in the shop. FSAN.shop. Use code FFCK15 for your silly little kickers shirt and any other gear you want on there. Anyways, Brandon, how you doing tonight? Thanks for joining us.
Doing good. Thank y'all for having me. Ready to talk some fantasies and yeah, I know I mentioned before we got on here Jordan Mason and Quentin Johnson. I mean, these guys.
Yeah, we're gonna have to talk about some of these fellas. I agree 100%. Kyle, you got anything to get off your chest?
I kind of just want to curl up in the fetal position and cry after this week.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's funny, the other day, like during the games, you texted me, Corey, and said, this week is drunk. And then this morning or last night, I don't remember, but the footballers had put out a deal on Instagram that also said this week was drunk. And I was just like, that's hilarious.
Dude, this week was all backward, man. The results of the games and stuff were all backward. I mean, the Jets got to win. Ugh, hell has frozen over.
So much so.
It was a wild week. There were a couple other games that I thought were a little wonky and shouldn't have gone the way they went. First of all, I didn't expect the Vikings to get blown out the way they did. The Bengals losing to the Jets was the biggest mind-boggler. The San Francisco 49ers.
Yeah, that was a big one.
Them only having 18 and a half minutes possession of the ball while the Houston Texans had 41 and a half. Wow. I mean, did not see that coming. With Christian McCaffrey touching the ball 2 times in the entire first half is just mind-boggling. Yeah. The Browns gave up 32 points. Let's see. The Ravens beat the Bears. I mean, the Ravens have been playing like absolute trash. The Dolphins put up 34 against Atlanta. Atlanta's been playing great defense. And Miami's been looking like absolute trash, and they completely swapped this week. One that went the right way, but I just want to shout it out. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers beating the crap out of the Saints. Go Baker.
Yes, sir.
And then somehow the Commanders holding the Chiefs to 28 points is actually pretty impressive, considering they gave up 44 to Dallas.
Dude,
so
it was 7. It was tied at 7.5. I was like, oh, they're actually making this a game. And then the next time I checked, it was 21-7. I was like, what happened?
Between Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce, they might have went to the refs and said, hey, that's kind of what I'm thinking happened.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. The Chiefs looking pretty good. Kelce did give me some really good points. He is alive, so I'll take it.
Kareem Hunt, he looked good too.
I tell you what, while we're on it, can Kareem Hunt just retire? What the hell? Get out of Pacheco's way, man. And it's so annoying. At one point, he had 3 carries for, I don't know, a few yards and 2 touchdowns. And it's like, okay, Frank Gore, just retire. Quit coming in, being a vulture on the goal line, and then the second half, he actually just got more work out in the field. But that first half, I mean, he was just, it was just annoying.
I wanted to get out of Rashard Smith's way. That's what I wanted to get out of the way of.
I don't have any Rashard Smith. I have Pacheco, and I'm trying to trade him, and he's got no value right now because these other guys are just taking it all up. And then you hear about Tony Pollard is available for trade, and Kansas City might be a good team to trade to. It's like, why would Kansas City need to trade for another running back? They got 3 usable ones right now. They're doing pretty good. do you guys see Kansas City trading for another running back?
I don't.
I don't.
It doesn't make sense to me. I don't know why they would do that and just muddy it even more.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense to me for them to
I don't
make
even
that.
know, would they give up one of the running backs if they did, or like what would be the?
I don't know. It just doesn't make sense. I don't.
I mean,
I
I've
don't-
seen teams that didn't need a running back trade for one or draft one before, so it's not out of the realm of possibility, but I wouldn't expect them to. No,
I wouldn't. I mean, because Pollard's not better. He's not like an upgrade on any of those guys. Pollard's not super impressive at this point, so
no.
I don't see the reason in it.
Mm-mm.
Unless I'm missing something. Now, could I see the Chargers going and getting him? Yeah, I could see that for sure, which is why Vidal or whatever, I didn't go pick him up anywhere because I knew he was so temporary that I didn't spend anything on him. So
What do y'all think happens if they do make a trade for a running back for Marion Hampton? What happens there if they do get a running back? Is it more of a split backfield, or what do y'all think happens with that?
It depends on who it is.
yeah.
I mean, I think if you look at the types of running backs that would be available for trade, they'll go straight to a backup role once Hampton's back.
Yeah, I agree with that.
They won't be able to get their hands on anybody that's worthy of splitting a field once Hampton's healthy.
Yeah, Hampton was just tearing it up when Najee got hurt and then Hampton took over. I mean, he was looking good. That whole offense just looks good. I did not expect that Chargers offense to be so high powered, and with Gatson and Hampton and you got Keenan Allen back in old form, and then Quentin Johnson, who we'll talk about too. I
got plenty to say about the receiving core for LA. Yeah.
We'll get into that here in a second. I'm sure it'll come up. Jason had a lot ready and queued up here. It looked like he was dropping them in so fast. That was easily a copy and paste. He's going to every stream he can trying to get some answers. Jason, welcome and thanks for hanging out with us. Let's go ahead and get some of your questions answered really quick before
We've been typing these up all day.
Just like, man, will somebody answer my questions? First question: should I drop Ayomanor for a handcuff? Tank, Singletary, Sampson, Wilson, Pirine, Gordon, or wide receivers like DK, Malik, or Watson?
I personally don't think Waddle ends up getting traded. I know that's been one of the ones being bounced around, so I'm not that big on Malik like a lot of people. I don't hate a Watson stash.
That's what I was thinking.
If you have the starter for any of those handcuffs, I would think about it. Just the way injuries have been going this year.
The only way I would think about Malik Washington, obviously, I don't think Jalen Waddle's going to get traded, but I mean, he's been producing at least 5 to 6 targets within the last 4 games. So, I mean, if it's just somebody you need, again, deep league, maybe take a chance. But, like you said, I think Watson may be a good pickup if you can get his hands on him.
Yeah. I mean, he came back from the injuries instantly involved.
Made him upset, which means Matthew Golden's role has diminished.
Yep. I like Watson here a lot. I went and picked him up for last week in a few leagues, and I'm happy I did because I think he's going to be very serviceable. And I feel like of all the players here, he's probably going to be the most consistent. I don't trust anyone out there on the Titans right now. There's going to be, Tajay Spears maybe, especially if Pollard gets traded. But other than that, I'm not trusting any of the wide receivers.
Tajay Spears looked good this week.
I know. That's what this makes me think. Like Pollard might be out.
Only one I would keep on the Titans is Calvin Ridley, but I wouldn't start him. I would just keep him on your bench. But
I'm nervous about
Calvin Ridley. I don't want him more. Yeah.
I will say though, just for everybody else, Matthew Golden owners, as Brandon just alluded to, if this week was any indication, Matthew Golden's basically unstartable now with Watson back.
Yeah.
Completely agree.
There's too much trust with Love and Dobbs. I figured Dobbs would be the one to suffer, but that's not the case.
Jason,
I was gonna say, you got to hit that last.
You just exposed me. Yeah, dude, they popped in there way too quick. I was watching those things drop in there. I was like, these are too long. Dude,
too well prepared. He was very well prepared.
This one seems somewhat related to the conversation we were just having, so I'm gonna go ahead. A lot of the same guys here, right? It's obviously the same. So, which 1 to 2 guys should I pick up out of that list of guys we were just talking about? Got $80 in fab left. Which 1, 2 should I go after, and how much? I think Watson's going to be one of your top pickups on the waiver wire this week. So, I mean, if you're going after him, you're probably going to have to give up a little bit. Tracy, I missed that at the beginning. You added him on there. Tracy's going to be a big one.
He's going to be a big one, yeah.
And I would go after Tracy.
Yeah. You want Tracy for sure. And honestly, depending on whether you're more hungry for running backs or receivers on your roster, it's between Hunt and Watson for the number 2. But Tracy's your top one.
Yeah.
I'd spend a pretty good amount on him, if I'm being honest.
Yeah. I would too, because you're running out of time to have opportunities like this to actually pick up players that are going to help you, and you need to be winning now to make it to the playoffs. There's not much more opportunity coming up. I mean, you're going to have to keep waiting for injuries. If that offense is moving pretty decent for the most part, and I get Tracy's not near as good as Scadaboo, but he's going to be the lead back. So,
and he's pretty good in the passing game. Tracy, that's his strength. And they're going to be from behind a lot.
Well, we saw what Tracy did last year. I mean, he was good running back.
I think game script will play in his favor. You definitely want him. For me, in a vacuum, I like grabbing Tracy and Hunt just because of the lack of depth at running back currently.
Yeah.
But if you want a receiver, I'd grab Watson. I'd probably spend upwards of half of that fab to get Tracy, though.
Oh, I would too.
I would too.
I'd probably spend about $35 of that, probably at least. Get Tracy.
Well, at least for 40 if you have to. Yeah, you can get them.
Yeah.
Hunt and Watson, I'd probably spend another 10 to 15.
Yeah.
I was gonna say 15 to 17 there on Hunt Watson. I like odd number. I kind of bounce it up a couple from like 15. I might do 17 or something just to kind of.
People like round numbers. If you can beat them by 1 or 2, that's the way to go.
Happens all the time. It happens all the time. So, also a little trick on fab. Just gonna throw this out there for anyone listening here. Usually, if you see another guy like, oh, I think that guy's definitely going after that running back, and he has like $87, he's probably doing or 86 or something like that. He's probably doing something that ends with a 6. Just throwing that out there. Might be doing like 16 or something there. It's weird how people's minds work. So if you go like 17, you're probably going to win. It's weird, man. People try to even out that number.
Try to get their ending balance to be even instead of the bid. It is strange.
It's true, man. That balance is very strange. So
I got to be careful. Running out.
Just bid whatever you think it's worth.
Yeah. And it's weird because a sleeper now has like a suggested bid. You know, it's like, get out of here with that. It's always so high. I'm like, get out of here.
Suggested bid is based off of what people who know what they're doing would bid, not you and the people you work with or your cousins and parents. Like, they're just going to bid whatever to make sure they get them.
I was trying to explain this conundrum to my boss at work the other day about trying to figure out how much to bid on a player, and it sucks when you're like, oh man, everyone's going to be after this guy. I got to bid like 32. And then you wake up and waivers is run, and you're the only one that bid on them. You're like, dang, I could have had them for free. Like no one else even bid on them.
I've been there plenty of times.
I
just spent this big chunk, and no one else even bid on them. And now I feel like a fool. And then you get to thinking, like, did I miss? Did they, tear their ACL and they're out for the season? What did I miss? Why did no one else bid on them? It's just
You got your mind tricks on yourself. You got to be careful. Mind tricks on yourself.
And I've done it the other way too, where I'm thinking, nobody's looking at this guy yet. Like, especially like in Dynasty and things, and then you lose the bid, and you're like, seriously?
Yeah, that happens all the time. It's like, I didn't think anyone would be looking 3 weeks ahead like I was. Oh my gosh. Jason, sorry. Thanks for hanging out here and being so patient as I get through here. Should I drop Nick Chubb and or Cup for Tracy and or Hunt? I have 70 fab left out of 100. Which should I go after and how much? 70 out of 100. Okay, that makes a difference actually.
Yeah.
I'd hang on to Chubb. I mean, he's not great, but he's still getting some
serviceable.
Points.
Yeah.
I don't think Cup's done much recently.
I would drop Cup for Tracy.
I would drop Cup for Tracy. I'd drop for
Tracy, knowing he got $70.
I'd spend 40, 50 of it on Tracy. You're not going to get another running back that's going to get that kind of workload later on.
I said about 35.
I was thinking half of it. I was thinking 35.
I was at 35. Yeah, I was thinking 35.
But I'll meet you halfway, Kyle. I'll go 37.
Okay.
Yeah.
$1, Bob.
I just don't see an opportunity for a guy to be
And that's a fair point.
I'm with you.
Going forward, because anybody else at this point, if you look on waivers, they're split backfield guys if the starter goes down.
Yeah. I mean, do you think that's true? Like he was talking about Ollie Gordon in one. Do you think if, Achane goes down that Ollie Gordon's not like kind of the guy? I mean, I know Wright is there, but he hasn't been getting any work. Like,
I
don't know.
I think Wright gets more involved if Achane goes down.
Yeah, but I think Ollie's still kind of like the guy, right? And then Wright kind of takes that workload that Ollie's taking. But there's very few like that, though. But like,
there's a 60-40 the guy, and there's a 90-10 the guy.
Yeah,
and Tracy is going to get almost everything. I think Ollie's still going to have a pretty decent.
So nobody's worried about Devin Singletary at all?
I'm not.
No, not even a little bit.
I've been seeing people trying to debate online about getting him. I'm like, I don't think he's going to.
He might get a couple of series a game. Not enough for me to worry about.
Yeah.
I am going to take a quick timeout here to just point out Brandon's shirt that he's wearing of your reigning NBA champions who just came back and beat the Kings by 6. That game just went final, and they made a nice little comeback there. Kings were shooting lights out.
Oh, so they won?
Yeah, OKC won. They came back and won.
Nice.
They were without J-Dub.
Go red in a hoot.
Yeah, they're playing without some of their top players and still doing good. So
they're the red Nahoot tonight because
the red Nahoot
on here.
All right, back to some football. Sorry guys, just had to point that out because that's a good comeback win there. The Thunder playing shorthanded.
The question is, because I didn't get to see it, how did Russ do?
Russ started out 3 for 3 from the 3-point line, and everyone's like, where did this come from? Sort of thing. So
started the game too.
Yeah, right at the beginning. I mean, he came out swinging, but he had a nice standing ovation. Yeah, he was 4 for 8 from the 3-point line. He had 16 points, 9 rebounds. So, Russell Westbrook back home. I'll call it
AJ Mitchell. My gosh,
yes, that man is a stud.
Dude, AJ Mitchell is possessed this year, and I'm here for it.
Dude, we're gonna chase off all the Thunder haters. Man, the Thunder haters are strong, man. They really are. They just can't stand it. Even these games where she's only getting 2 free throws and he's still racking up 30 points. Sucks to be you. All right, anyways, let's get back over here. This is a good one here from Jason. Which tight end is best this week? Ertz, Schultz, Andrews, Fant, Ingram, or Theo Johnson? No Cam, and I have Dart. Or Loveland. How did Loveland end up last week? I mean, that whole offense was kind of I thought they would do so much better against Baltimore. So that was quite a letdown from the Bears offense there. What do you guys think?
The Commanders play Seahawks. I don't know if that's a good matchup. The Texans play the Broncos. The Ravens play the Dolphins Thursday. Noah Fant and the Bengals play Chicago. That might not be a bad. He's been getting some work lately. Evan Ingram plays the Texans. I don't know. The Giants play not the Eagles. I don't know who the Giants play.
The Giants. Where the heck are they?
The Giants play San Fran, and Theo Johnson's actually my pick.
Yeah, Theo Johnson against San Fran.
Yeah.
I don't trust Mark Andrews at this point. I love Mark Andrews, so it's easy for me to have a bias toward him, and I'm still not having a bias toward him. I just don't trust him right now.
Yeah, actually, I'm changing my pick. I like Theo, but go with Fant.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
He's actually been pretty involved since Flacco got there. Looking pretty good. So, yeah, go with Fant. They're all dart throws, anyways.
Honestly, I'm actually going with Ertz.
Really, against the Seahawks? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? When Dalton Show played the Seahawks, he did have 9 for like 89 or 90 something. So I mean,
yeah, I think. Yeah, I think they're going to be able to spread that field a little bit if Jaden Daniels is back. Let me preface that actually. If Jaden Daniels is back, I'm taking Ertz.
Yeah.
That's actually my assessment. If he's not, then I'm going Fant.
Yeah.
And so that's actually what it is. So keep an eye out for Jane Daniels, and then that's actually where my decision comes from. All right, here we go. Kind of let's see, exact same question. So, except for Henry's in there. Henry Juwan Johnson. Oh my gosh. Okay, different league apparently, but it seemed like it was going to be the same. Henry Juwan Johnson, Fant, Ertz, Theo, Loveland.
Sticking with Fant here. The only other option to me here would be Henry, but his matchup against Seattle, Atlanta's just not. They've been pretty decent against tight ends. So go with Fant.
Yeah, I'm more Fant.
Guys, I hate to say it, but why am I leading Juwan Johnson?
I have no idea.
I mean, he's had a couple good games, kind of back on there. Their quarterback, how do you say his name? Shuck.
Shuck.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's pronounced Shuck.
Okay.
Like you're shucking corn.
Yeah, I got that, but sure. Schaff or show or something, but not Shuck. That's stupid. That's made up.
I didn't make it up.
Oh, I know.
The guys at the draft did. That was the last time I heard his name.
What the shuck is that about?
Check yourself.
I actually think I'm going to go with Juwan Johnson here. So I'm going to be the outlier. I'm going to let you guys go Fant. I'm going to say Juwan Johnson, and we're going to mark this so I can come back and say, told you so.
So we can come back and show you where you made a wrong decision.
I feel like we had a Sunday morning time where I said mark this, and I ended up being right there too, but I can't remember. I'm going to have to go back in because I didn't actually mark it. So, all right. Let's see. We already did that. Let's see.
That's one thing I'm not good at is writing down when I make a decision that nobody else likes, and then I hit it and I forget that.
Yeah, I always when
I get to go give receipts. I get text receipts from other people all day long, but I can never remember.
Yeah, I don't even remember what I say. There's so many questions.
Everybody's like, I got this right, and I'm like, well, I got like a million right, but I didn't write them down.
4K Cohen, Pittman, Chase Brown, or Vidal start 2.
I'm assuming this is flex.
Vidal
plays. Who they play? They play the Titans. I guess Pittman and Vidal.
Yeah, Vidal for sure is a no-brainer. God, man. The first year. Man, Pittman.
How did Chase Brown do Sunday?
Chase Brown, good.
Chase Brown had a good day this week.
I
told people for weeks to buy him, and he finally paid off.
I would be curious to know who you're starting over these guys because I kind of like all of them. I think Vidal is the top.
Vidal's number 1.
And then Chase Brown, and then Pittman. But I like all of them, so I'm really for sure who you're starting over these guys. Yeah, these are good. You must have.
I love the matchup at against Chicago for Brown.
I do too.
So
all right,
I'm gonna go with the running backs.
Mm-hmm.
He had a catch too. By the way,
he said he has Gibbs.
Okay.
But who are your receivers that you're starting?
I'm on Ron Rashee Rice. Yeah. He's got one of those kind of teams to where he's got too much depth. Too much.
Yeah.
It's your other running back, I guess. But yeah, it sounded like.
Go with Vidal and Chase. That's who I'd go with here.
We don't even know who his other running back is, but he's hurt too. My bad. Chase Brown and Vidal. Yeah, that's who I'm going with too. I'm sitting Pittman there. I forgot the question there. It's actually 2. You going with the same Brandon? Brown and Vidal?
Mm-hmm. All right. No, I'm still sticking with Pittman. I'm still sticking with Pittman.
Oh, over Chase Brown?
Yeah, I mean Pittman's been producing. I like him. Maybe I'm biased, like I don't want my team, but I'm really
all right.
To me, it's very close between Brown and Pittman, but I'm going to lean Brown.
That Colts offense, Daniel Jones, they balling. I mean, I look at that.
Downs is still a lot more involved than I thought he might be. But,
yeah.
But everyone's involved there. I mean, that offense, I did not see the Colts coming like that this year. I mean, I thought Danny Dimes, if he started, I figured it would be better for Pittman and Downs, but I did not expect them to play at that level. Their defense to play at that level, their offense to be so high octane. I didn't expect that. And it's kind of fun, honestly. I'm kind of enjoying it. It's like watching these kind of like last year. I know we're Thunder fans, but the Pacers. It was kind of entertaining to see this team, Indiana Pacers playing good. And it's like, oh, that's kind of refreshing. And now it's kind of the same thing. Like, oh, the Colts. That's kind of refreshing. So it's just kind of fun to see that. So I like it when a team comes along like that and kind of surprises everybody. Alrighty, Jack says, I have Hurts, Bijan, JT, Sutton, Keenan, Hunter Henry, Vidal, benches Judkins, AJ Brown, Jacoby, Ramadre, Worthy, Ingram. Gonna pick up T. Lawrence and Santos for Hurts and McLaughlin. Bye. Yeah, I like that. That's a pretty good roster, my man.
Yeah.
That tight end is a little rough. Yeah. Hunter Henry's hit probably your weakest spot there, but I'd be curious to know.
I have a question. Evan Ingram.
He's next on. He put another message here. I'll read here in a second. Go ahead, Brandon.
I was gonna say, speaking of Evan Ingram, is he someone you would drop for like a Theo Johnson, Juwan Johnson, or even Mason Taylor, or Noah Fant? Is that somebody I would drop for that? I know like nobody had kind of put in there. I know he's kind of here and there. How do y'all see that? If one of them was available, would he consider?
I feel like they're all kind of in the same.
Yeah, that's kind of like a matchup based.
Yeah.
I mean, if they're all kind of available, heck, I would just pick them up as their matchups come. I'm a little down. Like I was really high on Mason Taylor, and he just kind of dropped off.
He had a good week this week against Cincy.
What? I mean, he had like 7.5 points though, right?
14.
Yeah, 14. Yeah.
Oh, my bad. I had him in a half PPR. He didn't do as good. My bad. So you're right. Yeah, he had a pretty good week. I mean, he's on bye, of course, now, but then he comes back and plays Cleveland, New England, Baltimore, Atlanta, Miami, Jacksonville, New Orleans. Like, his schedule's nice.
Yeah.
The problem I have with Mason Taylor, as much as I love him, is if Fields gets benched again, he goes right back down the tubes again.
Man,
I love where he was heading until Fields got benched, then he went in the crapper, and then Fields came back this week and he looked good. Like, that team's just too volatile right now, unfortunately.
Yeah. That team is gross. It's really sad. All right, let's get back over here to Jack real quick. Should I drop Ingram, Woody Marks, or Fannin? I'm not hanging on to Ingram. Yeah. But Marks and Fannin, I mean, love that you have Fannin. That's probably your top tight end.
Yeah,
honestly.
Fannon's your best tight end. Yeah. Woody Marks is trending okay. Like, he's very matchup based right now, I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
But he's usable. Like, he's a usable flex in a pinch through these bye weeks.
Do we think that Shedeur Sanders gets his shot soon?
I hope so.
I don't really care. I hope so, just because I think he's probably going to go out there and do just as bad as Dylan Gabriel, and it can just show everyone, like, just shut the hell up. That's kind of what I think is going to happen. I'm
just
not
to get it over with.
I don't really hope for anyone to fail unless it's like LeBron James. But I do not like LeBron James. Anyways, he's about the only person I'd hope to fail. Oh, Deshaun Jackson. I always hope for him to fail in everything he ever did in life.
Kevin Durant can suck it too.
Well, he's a Longhorn that then he hurt me twice. So, cupcake and a half. But for the most part, I'm just saying, like, I don't think Shedeur Sanders is going to come in and do any better. He's probably going to make worse decisions than Dylan Gabriel. I mean, he's going to try too much. He's going to showboat. I don't think he's going to do good. I like it. His team doesn't take him seriously. I don't feel like anyone takes him seriously. So they probably don't view him as a leader, and that's going to suck.
His daddy takes him serious. That's about it.
I don't even think his daddy takes him serious, or he wouldn't be gifting him retiring his jersey and stuff. Like, it's stupid. It's all stupid and whatever. So I'm not rooting against him. If he gets a shot, I hope he does good, but I just don't think he'll do good. That's just my take. But also, he's on the Browns. He's in the worst organization in the league. So at this point, if he was good when he got drafted, he's not good anymore. They've already ruined him. It doesn't take that long to just ruin somebody when you're go to Cleveland.
That turd brown just kind of seeps off the jersey into him, and it just ruins any football game they had before they were drafted.
Yeah, it's just like you just forget how to play football. It's gross. All right, let's get back here. Jack says full PPR, 1 flex, 10-man league, 5-3 record. Also, do you think I need to trade for a wide receiver or tight end, or am I fine where I am? Well, we did see you have Fannin and Hunter Henry. I think you can upgrade.
Yeah.
But
when he listed his roster initially, he didn't mention Fannin.
Right.
But then he lists him underneath.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know
Yeah,
if trying to what the deal is.
Yeah, it's AJ, Jacoby Myers, and Xavier Worthy. Yeah, he probably does need to upgrade at receiver.
I think the Ingram, Woody, Fannin one is a different league. And then I think this one is a continuation of the first one. But yeah, I would definitely try to upgrade your tight end there.
Yeah, I like your wide receivers. I mean, Sutton, Keenan, AJ Brown. I know he's been disappointing, but I don't think it continues all season long.
Jacoby gets traded. Worthy will have his game. Brown just needs to get healthy. Sutton, Keenan, I like. Yeah,
I think you need to focus on that tight end. Let's see. Here we go. Would you guys start Darnold or Indiana Jones this week? I'm going Jones.
Yep, give me Jones.
Darnold does have a good matchup against my Commanders, but I'm going Indiana.
I am just convinced that Danny Dimes is, can I say matchup proof right now? That offense is matchup proof. Like,
honestly,
I mean, they're freaking tearing it up, dude.
Because if he can't get it done, Jonathan Taylor can. So the team as a whole is matchup proof, yes. But so far, Danny Dimes has also been matchup proof. So you got to stick with it. Stick with it.
And I just can't trust Sam Darnold. I never have. I know he had that flash in the pan last year, but I think that's all it was. Like, he's just mediocre at best. So
yeah.
And who knows? Maybe we see the revival of Washington. Maybe they come alive.
I hope so.
They figure it out.
They need to.
This is their game against Sam Darnold, who turnover machine. Just saying.
Yeah, good point.
That's always been my read on him. All right. Oh, I'm gonna follow up real quick down here with Jag. Said I meant, should I drop Ingram for Woody Marks or Fannin? Oh, I would get Fannin.
Fannin and RV.
Fannin.
I don't really need the running back help. Yeah, Juwan Johnson, Mason Taylor, Brenton Strange, Darren Waller, Loveland, Jay Smith, other available also.
What a good league, all them available, man.
Yeah, I mean, the problem is Brenton Strange being on IR, Darren Waller, being on IR now. I mean, I'm not crazy about Smith. Loveland hasn't been consistent. Mason Taylor, I like him. He hasn't been consistent. Juwan Johnson, kind of same thing. There's not much consistency in any of these guys. That's kind of your problem.
Yeah.
And Fannin,
he's at least consistent.
He's been pretty consistent, honestly. Like, he's kind of had 2 down games, but who hasn't at this point? Yeah. See AJ Brown and other stars. So at this point, yeah, I'd probably roll with Fannin, number 7 tight end on the season so far. My second pick there, if you can't get Fannin off of waivers, would be, I want to say Mason Taylor because I like his schedule, but I don't know. Okay, so let's just talk about it. Do we think that Fields, after winning the game finally, does he retain his job?
He got your first win. I mean, I think you gotta at least stick with him. You have to.
I think he will for now, but it's a short leash. Very
short leash, man.
Yeah.
He could play just like he did when he got us all 4 points and got benched. I think he could play like one bad half and just get yanked and he's done. I just don't trust to put him in. I'm sad about it. I had high hopes for Justin Fields this year, and that team has just been atrocious. I think that coaching staff, I don't know how they're still around. That coach looks like he doesn't even care that they're losing. It's wild. He is just, it's horrible.
They want that number 1 draft pick so they can go get him a good quarterback finally.
They have talent. It doesn't make any sense. They have talent, and they're losing games like that, and then they want to try to blame Justin Fields. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Justin Fields.
I literally feel like they're tanking so they can finally draft him a good long-term quarterback.
Sure.
But what long-term quarterback are they gonna get?
I think the last one they thought they drafted was Zach Wilson.
Yeah.
And then the one before that was butt fumble, Sanchez.
Mm-hmm.
Like they struggle. Some teams just always struggle at QB.
The problem is Justin Fields is very serviceable, but it feels like they told him do not run the ball. That's what it feels like, because he literally is just like, it's the most I don't know, inactive we've seen, immobile we've ever seen Justin Fields, and it's almost like they're just telling him like do not run the ball. And it's very annoying. As a fantasy owner, it's very annoying. But honestly, that was part of his threat. He's not a pocket passer. And so that was part of his threat, is you had to worry about him running the ball. And when the linebackers don't have to honor that, and they're like, okay, well, you're not a good enough passer for us to like really worry about. It's annoying. They're just, because he isn't that great of a passer. I mean, he's like, Hurts sort of thing. They're good rushers. They're okay passers sort of thing.
They get the job done. But
yeah. But when they're telling him not to run, well, now you've taken away the only thing that really made him dangerous.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Would you guys rather have Garrett Wilson or Rome in Dynasty?
Ooh.
Oh,
Close. That's tough.
I think that I would probably go with Rome.
I agree. I think next year, well, I mean, he's pretty much is now, but he'll definitely be the wide receiver one. But I mean, he pretty much is now in Chicago. But
I want Rome, but it's very close.
yeah,
we've seen Garrett Wilson get it done
with bad quarterback play.
With bad quarterbacks. What I'm saying, with bad quarterbacks.
If you draft a QB long term that he can build that connection with, he's gonna be better than Rome. Yeah. Currently, as it stands, I want not only the younger receiver of the two, but the one that's also already got a connection with his long-term QB and Caleb Williams.
Yeah,
that is his go-to guy already.
And he's.
I don't care whether it says wide receiver 1 or 2 on the depth chart. He is Caleb Williams' go-to guy.
Yeah,
and that's what you want.
Agree. Yeah, I think that's who I'm going with there too. So I just feel better about his overall situation.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah. So, which I never thought I'd say about anyone on the Bears. We're playing with Caleb Williams, but whatever. What do I know? All right, let's see. Hayland, Wyon, I don't even know what your name is, but welcome in. Appreciate you coming in here. Hey guys, traded Henry, Egbuka, Swift, and Warren for Bijan, JSN, Debo, and Walker. There's his new roster there. What do you guys think about this one? Henry, I'm gonna guess that's not Hunter Henry. That's gonna be Derrick Henry, Egbuka, Swift, and Warren for Bijan, JSN, Debo, and Walker.
I mean, his team is a whole lot better. So I mean, Daniels, Gibbs, Bijan, JSN, London, Kittle, Kenneth Walker, Debo.
I think Bijan is a significant upgrade over Henry now.
He's having Dobbins in there too. I mean, that's good.
Egbuka, JSN. Kyle, would you consider that kind of a wash at this point? Or do you think JSN's...
I give the edge to JSN. I think that's an upgrade.
I mean, he is obviously the go-to target there.
Yeah.
Debo, I mean, him coming back can be a dangerous weapon there. He produces. Swift is starting to lose some.
I'll just say Debo over Swift, I'll take.
Walker, I would take Warren over Walker at this point, but I think you did good enough on the other three that slight downgrade isn't that big of a deal.
Yeah.
Both were sitting your bench anyway. So with the other players you got on there, I mean.
Yeah. I think, this is good.
Yeah, I would probably try to flip Walker for something else, considering you have JSN and he's just going to be a very annoying boomer bust kind of play. Trust me.
Take Walker and Hunter and go upgrade.
All right, let's see. We got Swift. What up?
What's
We could
up?
be the
Okay,
Swifty.
Swifty.
I see
I
that.
like it. I like it.
Let's see. Should I trade Jamar Chase, Brees Hall, and Lad McConkey? Ooh, this is big. For like Buka, Keenan Allen, Devin Achane. No way.
No,
Nope.
no,
Not even close to me.
not even close. No.
Nope. That is. Lad has come alive, and Quentin Johnson had
Let me
disappeared.
flip this on y'all since he's seeing this. If he could do Brees Hall and Lad for HN, would I tell him to do it?
That cat, right? That quiet moment was
Cat
hilarious.
timing was impeccable.
Oh, that's fantastic. I think it would depend on what the rest of your roster looks like, but I don't think so. Oh, guys, look at this. Here's the rest of his current team here: Herbert, Dowdle, Brees Hall, Jamar Chase, Ladd, Ferguson, Devonta Adams. No, so I'm not making that deal.
No, I wouldn't anyways, just because Brees Hall's schedule for running backs is nice the rest of the year.
Yeah, and if they can get him actually rolling here, that would be fantastic. Ladd, I think he's kind of back. QJ is back out.
Well, and that's we kind of teased earlier talking about that receiving core, and that was my assessment as well. Ladd's back at number 1.
Yeah.
QJ, ever since Gadsden's erupted, has been unusable.
Yeah.
Done. He's gone. Yeah, out of that offense.
So, yeah.
He got hurt. Gadsden popped in there and said, "Hey guys, want a tight end?" And then now QJ is splitting with Trey Harris, and Harris doing more. Like, it's crazy, dude. So the QJ thing was, and I couldn't trade QJ when I had the chance. I tried, but every wide receiver is so deep that people wouldn't even trade for him when he was like the number 3 wide receiver. I was just like, oh my God.
Yeah, Gadsden sent QJ on his Jet 2 holiday.
I ruined QJ. I didn't start him like the first 3 games, and finally on week 4, I'm like, all right, I'll start him. And then he had his worst game. Then he got hurt. He hadn't been the same ever since. I put the curse on him. It's my bad, guys. So that's
the QJ injury. It let Gadsden break out, and it let Ladd take over as number 1 again. Finally.
Yep.
Yeah. So he says, I just don't feel safe having Brees Hall as my running back 1. Yeah, but you're about to demolish your team to upgrade just a little bit. I mean, you have Dowdle, you have Kenneth Walker. Like, I would. Oh wait, am I on the wrong one here?
Yeah, he was the Jamar, Brees, and Ladd.
Yeah.
For Buka, and Devin.
Yeah, that's right.
But like, I would be just fine having Brees Hall as my RB1 with that schedule he's got left. After what he just did this week, I mean, I know you can't count on a passing touchdown every week from him, but
the volume he's good. I mean,
I don't think he's going to have much trouble getting a lot more rushing touchdowns.
Yeah,
the rest of the way.
But I would not do Ladd and Hall for Achane. I wouldn't even do that. I think, yeah.
I would just sit tight. You're definitely not trading Chase. He's the last person on that list of players you're trading.
Yeah. But you have Kenneth Walker and Marvin Harrison too. I mean, you could.
I mean, if you can find a way to package 2 to 3 and maybe try to get HN, maybe you could.
I was going to say, if you can figure out if that guy is, depends on what he needs, right? He's obviously looking for, if you can fill a spot there, because you have some depth and you have some names that have a little bit of weight behind them, right? With Kenneth Walker and Marvin Harrison on your bench. I mean, it's just, that's tough. Oh, shout out here. Albert popped in the house. What up, Albert? What's up? So yeah, that's a tough one, but I think you got some depth there. I wouldn't give up Ladd and Hall. I might give up one of them, like Hall and Marvin Harrison, or maybe Ladd and Kenneth Walker for Achane or something, but I'm not doing Brees Hall and Ladd. You know what I mean? Like,
no.
So, let's see. But you left our stream Hey, thanks for coming back. Yeah. Or he missed the response because, maybe he has kids or something and they're annoying him or something.
Mhm.
But this goes back to the big one we were talking about up here with the Henry Igbuka, Swift, and Warren. We said we liked the Bijan, JSN, Debo, and Walker side of this. Then we said maybe take Walker and flip him, putting him together with somebody else. Kyle, who did you say on that?
I could put Walker and Hunter because Hunter had that big game and then they're buy, so you still got a window to sell Hunter.
Yeah.
I'd take Walker and Hunter and try to flip them for an upgrade at running back.
Dude, it's crazy. He's got Hampton and Dobbins sitting down there on his bench too. Like,
yeah, I saw that. Yeah,
that's sick, dude. Yeah, you've got some good depth there. You could take Walker and Dobbins and just pair them up. But when Hampton comes back on top of this roster that you got, like, you looking pretty late in the season here. I'd be curious to know what your current record is. How you're doing with your team so far.
If his luck's like mine and his team's incredible, he's probably 2-6.
Well, but look at it. He's got Jane Daniels, who's been out hurt. He's got Kittle, who just came back off his injury. Debo's been out.
Play this week. Surprisingly, he was a late scratch.
Who?
Drake London. He was a late scratch.
Oh
Sunday.
yeah. And then
Mario Hampton's on IR.
Said he's 5-3.
Yeah, he's 5-3. Tried to make a splash.
That's not bad.
Yeah. I mean, that you have a winning record with all those injuries. You have a winning record right now. Your players are now coming back. You're getting Daniels back. You just got Kittle back. Hampton will be back. I kind of like where you're sitting there. That's good that you made it through the injuries. So can't beat a deal like that.
Not at all.
So I have a league like that where I was just decimated. I lost Mike Evans, CeeDee Lamb, and Lamar Jackson kind of all at the same time. And I'm 7-1 in that league still. Somehow 7-1 because somehow just purely based off of matchups, I've had like 200 less points scored against me than all the other league. I'm number one in that league, and like everyone below me has had like 200 plus more points scored against them. When they say defense wins championships, they mean it. That's
some advice you can give the followers. Hey, defense wins championships. You got a stream base. I mean, hey, seriously.
Lord knows we've all got plenty of leagues where we have great teams on paper that are all healthy and we still can't get a win because of the unlucky matchups every week. So
I've just had lucky matchups where people's teams just kind of choke against me, and so I'm sitting at 7-1. And now I've got CeeDee Lamb back. I'm getting Lamar Jackson back finally. I lost Mike Evans immediately, so that kind of sucks. But I just lost Cam Scatteraboo this time now, so I'm kind of working my way down. But I'm 7-1, so I'll probably make playoffs no problem, and then probably.
I mean, you could afford a few losses and just still get in. That's all.
Yeah. So it is what it is. Let's see. He said I had Fields during his good and bad stretch. Same, dude. Yeah. I was starting Fields like every week. I was like, ooh, 29 points. Here we go, Fields. Even if it was trash points at the end of a game, but then he got benched halfway through that one, and it cost me a week.
Yeah,
that sucked.
4 points for him that week.
Yeah, lost by 12 points, and he got me 4, so that was fun. But because we all know it was his fault. Anyways, I'm not bitter or anything, guys. All right, Rav, what up? My wide receivers are on IR. Hill, Evans, and Neighbors.
I like
my running backs are CMC, so soon to be on IR. Bucky, IR. White, Monty, and Aaron Jones just coming back. My gosh, Kittle.
CMC soon to be on
IR? Dude. I'm.
I was like,
he always gets hurt.
I was like,
always getting hurt. I'm like, he'll be on IR. He's got Kittle, then he's got Pittman, Dobbs, J-Mo, Jennings, Pearsall, and Franklin. Need 2 running back, 2 wide receiver, and 1 flex, full PPR.
What's up with Pearsall? Is he ever gonna play? What is?
I don't know if he's ever gonna get a shot.
And then IU comes back week 10, I think.
I mean, you've only got you got 3 running backs. I guess you can play technically if you want to take a chance on Aaron Jones after that debacle. But your running backs have to be CMC and Monty this week.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think you really have much of a choice.
Bucks are on a bye, and Aaron Jones is useless.
Yeah, I agree.
Receivers, you got to go Pittman. And then I guess
Pittman and Dobbs.
got to be Dobbs. Yeah.
Do we trust with the Green Bay wide receivers? Like, I know we talk about people picking up.
I'll cut you off there. No, we don't trust any of those receivers.
I trust none of them right now. You know who I trust? Tucker Kraft. That's it.
That's about it.
Franklin, I don't trust because he's not playing Dallas again.
Yeah.
But no, go ahead and finish your question there, Brandon.
That was kind of my point. I mean, do we really trust? I mean, any of these Green Bay wide receivers? I mean, even though we want to pick up Watson, do we really
I don't trust them, but I'll still like them more than J-Mo against Minnesota.
Yeah.
Pearsall, who's on IR. Franklin, who's not playing Dallas again. Jennings might be the only other one against New York.
Okay, so we got CMC, Monty, Pittman, and Dobbs, and then who's the flex?
I think it's got to be Jennings.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I think that's true.
Yeah.
That's sad.
So play your healthy running backs. Play your healthy running backs. Pittman, Dobbs, and Jennings. You can't play J-Mo against Minnesota or Franklin against Houston.
Yeah.
Would have been easier, I guess, to just bench 2 receivers and been done. But you can't start Aaron Jones either. Detroit's been good enough against the run. You don't want to start him after this last week's shenanigans.
Who's your backup tight end? You might want to plug in another tight end there.
Yeah.
Go pick up the tight end. Grab a tight end off of waivers. Go pick up Noah Fant and put him in your
to have Hill, Evans, and Neighbors and lose all of them is just heartbreaking, dude.
Wicked.
Like,
yeah,
that's just the uncontrollables there, and just others will not. Like, if I told my wife that this was my luck, she wouldn't understand the pain, She'd be like, it feels like you're always saying your players getting hurt. It's like, because they are. They're always getting hurt. We should have a support group for guys like us, Rav.
Players are soft these days, man.
They actually kind of are.
Oh, I got a concussion. Whatever.
No, I think their bodies are soft because they don't train them properly. I mean, they have a couple non-padded practices throughout the week, and then they don't wear mouthpieces, they don't wear their helmets tight, and they come out there and just blast each other at full strength. And it's just like, well, you didn't even practice at full strength all week. You haven't been hit like ever. You get hit on Sundays, and that's about it. And
our players' heads are falling off.
But it feels like they don't train for that kind of physical activity, and then they go out there and just blast each other. It's like, yeah, you're kind of going to get hurt. That's just kind of how that works. And it's like, oh, we're having practices. Yeah, you're going 50% and without pads on because the union has, negotiated this crap. And it's like, it's silly.
And then you still have the totally legit ones where you have a complete freaking maniac that doesn't feel pain, who on a fluke gets his cleat stuck in the turf and twisted off at the end of his leg. What can you do?
What's crazy is at first he didn't it looked like at first he didn't realize it was bad.
No, it was funny.
And he looked like, tried someone help me up.
He looked at it, pointed at it, said, help me up. And the other guy was like, I don't think so.
And then he kind of looked at it and was like, oh crap. And then I think it started hurting.
That was when and he goes like that. I was like, oh yeah, he just realized it.
Yeah, so that was pretty bad. Jorge in the house. We missed you, man. Haven't talked in a long time. Thanks for popping in here.
Jorge, I think you still owe me money, dude.
Ronnie, send your questions in, man. Just type it out here. We'll get to you for show. All right, Jorge, who still owes us money like we're the mob. Yep. Guys need big time help. I'm 3-5, lost by 0.62. That hurts. I won a game at the last second yesterday by exactly a point. So I was on the good end of something like that yesterday, but losing by 0.62 is just absolutely heartbreaking.
Jorge, at least it wasn't the playoffs, Jorge. If it was the playoffs, you would be sick.
Dude, I lost a championship game by less than that 2 years ago.
Yeah, that's true. I remember that. That was rough, man. I felt bad for you. I've never felt bad for you. And
Oh, I know that's something for you, Kyle. Oh, I know that was
Corey never feels sorry for me in fantasy because I beat him in so many championship games.
he
But
beat me in 3 really fluke. He beat me. Okay, just really quick for you guys. We had a watch. He came over to watch one time.
set him up.
I was up by a lot, and I had Peyton Manning left to play. And Kyle, who was that running back for Cincinnati? I don't even remember. It was like
I don't remember.
some backup running back. Whatever. I can't remember. It was years and years ago. And then Kyle's like, well, hey, I'm in this, like, I'm close to, I'll come watch the game with you. We'll celebrate your first championship in this league.
Wasn't a Cedric Benson era, was it?
And so, do what?
Was it Cedric Benson? Was he playing then? I don't remember.
I don't think it was that big of a name even. Anyways, that game, Peyton Manning threw 4 interceptions, and Kyle's running back broke off an 80-yard touchdown run. He beat me by 8 points. It's just like, what happened? So yeah, it was absolutely brutal. That's the kind of luck I have against Kyle.
Remember the year I lost to Donnie in the playoffs because Javid Best broke off a late touchdown at the last second?
Javid Best. All right, guys, we better get over here. People are popping in here. Okay, Jorge says I have Hurts, D. Jones, Irving, Monty, Harvey, Mason, Benson, London, Wilson, Debo, Egbuka. Oh, what should I do or trade for?
Partridge in a pear tree.
You need some running back help.
Yeah, you need running back help bad.
I like your wide receiver room. I love your tight ends with Warren and Gatson. Jeez, you should that should be your tight end and flex every week right there.
Sell one of these. You need to go trade one of these tight ends.
Gadsden. Which one you selling?
Gatson.
Sell Gadsden. Yeah, sell him high. I would probably try to trade Debo or Wilson. I like London and Egbuka a lot. Try to trade Debo or Wilson.
What about D. Jones?
Sell high on Harvey. Don't sell Irving. You need Monty right now, but I would try to sell high on Harvey too. Use some of those guys. Go try to get some healthy people.
D. Jones is Daniel Jones, right? That's the
quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it may be worth a shot. I mean, Hurts is playing good. Maybe while he's playing good, to try to sell just to get him.
I would hang on to Jones and sell Hurts.
Yeah, I would sell Hurts based off of name alone. You're gonna get more for him. I mean, I don't see the reason in having both of them.
Yeah, I don't see a reason to have both of them. Yeah,
but I would take that group of people and just go shopping for healthy players, dude.
The only ones I'm hanging on to are Irving and London and Egbuka. Those are the only ones I'm guarantee I would keep. One of your tight ends.
And Warren, yeah.
I would keep one of your tight ends and one of your quarterbacks.
I like that Jones-Warren stack. Hang on to Jones-Warren.
Jones-Warren stack is sick.
Irving, London, and Egbuka, and then
go have a heyday. Yep.
Go find healthy guys.
Don't make any bad moves. And honestly, don't come in here, Jorge, next week and be like, I made this move. Did I win? No. Don't come in here. You need to ask us before you accept the trade deal, because I know some of your league mates through you asking us questions in the past, and they send you some horrible offers, man. Your league mates are mean, so don't fall for their crap, dude. All right, Rav says backup tight end is Jonnu Smith. Ugh. Never mind. You're not starting.
Dude, what's on waivers? Even at tight end, like.
What's up, world of? All right, here we go. Ronnie's question: should I trade Genty for Tet? Genty and Tet for Kyron and London. I wanted to do a London Tet swap, but London owner said no, so I wanted to try a 2-for-2 deal now. What do y'all think? Yeah, I mean, I think if you can get Kyron and London for Genty and Tet, I'm doing it.
Yeah,
I'm guessing this is redraft.
I always assume redraft unless otherwise stated.
Yes. So if this is redraft, then I definitely want Kyron and London over Genty and Tet.
Agreed.
I think Genty is better than Kyron, but not in that offense right now. That Raiders offense is gross in a bad way. Not gross in a good way. Like the Colts offense is gross in a good way. The Raiders are gross in a gross way. All right, let's see.
And not for nothing, the Falcons have one of the easiest schedules left in the league for quarterbacks. And so the guys throwing to London going to be having a real easy time.
Yeah, we do redraft. So yeah, I mean, if you can get that deal, good for you. I don't know that you'll be able to pull that off, but it's worth a shot if that's who they want. I mean, might as well try.
It's worth a shot.
It's Job TV. Kraft or Ferguson, rest of season. Looking to package one in to trade to upgrade running back. I'm keeping Kraft on the season, I think.
The number one target in Green Bay, the one you can trust.
Yeah. Yeah, he's the only guy in that offense you can trust to be consistent. There's a lot. We saw this week what can happen with Ferguson when you're feeding people. Like, I love Ferguson, don't get me wrong, but Kraft is the guy you want.
Love Fergie.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I did not expect him. He lost me a matchup this week going for a goose egg, but whatever. Yeah, I think that can happen. Whereas Kraft is never going to have that happen to him. Like, he's the number one target there. So, Will says, "Am I holding on this team?" He's got Mahomes, Henry, Kyron, Rice, Jay Jettas. Oh man, Warren Adunze in the flex.
Yeah, you're holding on that team.
Yeah, I will hold on.
Yeah, that's dang good, dude.
Yeah.
Rice, Jay Jettas, Warren Adunze. Good lord.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Mahomes is having a good fantasy season.
Yeah.
Which I feel like
hasn't done in years because I've owned him the last 2 years. He didn't do crap. I didn't draft him anywhere this year. He's playing well. Go figure. You're welcome.
Very odd that he's having a good season. I was looking for. Well, I say that. I mean, but last year he finished 11th. The year before that 8th. But then he had a 1-4-4-7-1. You know, I mean, it's fine. But he's sitting at number 1 again this year. He's back on top. So it also helps that Lamar Jackson's been out hurt. Hurts has struggled a lot and stuff. So Allen has, I mean, until he played against me this week, hadn't really done too much, but he finally came alive this week.
They've been running the ball a lot more in Buffalo this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not him. You know, I mean, they've pulled his rushing attempts back quite a bit.
Which is smart from a real life standpoint.
Yeah.
Now, granted, he's actually probably on pace. Last year, he had 102 rushes. He's already at 49 this year. And so he's actually rushed a lot more than I thought, but he's having a lot less rushing touchdowns.
Yeah.
I say a lot less, not really. He's also on pace there probably. He had 12 last year. He has 5 so far this year. So, I mean, he's just doing a little bit more quiet, I feel like. So, yeah, he's right on pace, it feels like. So interesting. He's also cut back on his interceptions. Last year he only had 6. This year he has 4 so far, but he was in double digits for the rest of his career, including in 2023 when he had 18 interceptions he threw. Woof. And he had 7 fumbles, but only lost 4. But geez, what a turnover machine that year, right? But he was winning. All right, one last message here, and then we are going to log off because we're over time. But it's been fun hanging out with you guys. It sucks though. My league mate's pretty annoying. Yeah, they never want even deals. Yeah. I mean, that's every league I'm in right now too. They pretty much have to win by a lot, or they're not interested.
They're not even interested in looking. Yeah, trading has become so difficult.
So difficult. I used to have fun. Trading was one of the best part, and like I said, I think I've gotten 2 trades now all season, and honestly, like I know I lost one of them. I just need another running back, so
something that may help. I kind of try to do if you want to trade with a person, instead of just sending them a trade, try to just message them. Kind of maybe try to see if that.
Oh, I've tried that. They'll tell me straight up, "I want 3 of your best guys for this guy you're asking." Yep.
Well, don't do that, but
that's what they'll tell me straight up. I'm just like, bro. Go away.
He said he thought Tet for London was a good deal. Yeah, I think I want London over Tet there.
Yeah. I want London over Tet. 1 for 1 at the same position is very tough.
Yeah, it comes down to at that
Because
point.
to me,
It
the
comes down to
point,
who
the
do you
point of
like
a
better?
the point of a trade, unless you guys just mutually accept that you're doing it for the sake of trading, because it's maybe he prefers Ted and you prefer London, and they're the exact same guy. Is the point is to improve each of your teams somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And a
So
one
that's
for
the
one,
one.
somebody's winning and losing that if they're the same position.
yeah,
Nobody wants to do that, really.
And
Yeah,
especially London being drafted in like the second round and Ted maybe going fourth or fifth. It was kind of
yeah. But both of them are kind of in a really crappy quarterback situation. Right?
exactly too. That
But at least the Falcons are going to be in scoring position because they just have more talent overall with Bijan, and stuff. And I think
But
London.
it's not an unreasonable offer.
I agree. It just doesn't make sense to do, right?
Yeah.
A lot of people are going to think you're trying to trick them when they see a trade offer like that, and that's why they will shut it down.
I know that. Oh man, why are these coming in? Jorge, I already said. Jorge, hit us up on the network. I'll get to you, but I accidentally skipped this one up here. Would you trade Henry, JJ Adunze for Lamb and Bijan?
Yes.
I think I would do that, dude.
I'd do it.
I would do that.
I'd do it.
Cause I think
doesn't play Denver every week, bro. And Bijan, that was such a fluke that he didn't go nuts this week. Like, it's a perfect buy low on Bijan this week.
Perfect, yeah.
All right, guys, we are way over time here, so we're gonna cut this off. It's been fun, guys. Jorge, you know where to find us. Go hit us up. We'll get some questions answered. If you guys are interested in any merch, like Kickers or Fantasy Players too, we got other fun shirts. We got some other branded gear for the Fantasy Football Advice Network. You go to fsan.shop and you can use code FFCK15 for 15% off all your orders. And Ronnie, we look forward to seeing you next week. Catch our other shows on the network throughout the week. We have a couple coming out, pre-recorded ones. And then the network as a whole has a lot more live shows, pre-records and stuff. We put out way too much content. So anywho,
we have a show called Too Much Fantasy Football with Brian, which you see on Sunday morning. So check that out.
Absolutely true. So, all right, guys, that's it for us tonight. Appreciate you and good luck this week.
See ya.
See ya.
Good.